Chickle, chickle. Yo, yo ho ho, and a bottle of hose, and hose, and hose, and pose. Yo ho ho, and a bottle of yo ho hose. Of hose. Ho. Thank you so much, guys. I'm glad you like it. My gosh. Look how fat and sexy I am. There's that guy who always takes his bag of rubbish to somewhere else to dispose of it. Get my fluffy puffy puff. Fluffer puffer leg warmer puffs on. See if you can see my outfit from there. Oh yeah, that's good. You can see it alright. How you guys doing today? How you doing, Dean? And everyone else. Dean is a good friend and fan. I'll show you those comics very soon. Let's see if we can reposition this. Oh shit, sorry guys. Let me just see if I could. Such a sexy. Wait, why is that? Left to review. Let's have a look. My goodness, you look perfect today. Such a sexy body and prints. Absolutely stunning. I don't know why those messages were held for review. You said I've got a perfect body, apparently has been held for review. Thank you very much. I thought so too. Sorry, I don't mean to like toot my own horn or be like big-headed or anything, but yeah, I actually really like my body. Whoa. It's Captain Sweatpants. How hot does Captain Sweatpants look now? Look. I can't see him, sorry guys. Can you see him? Oh my god, he's really grown up. He looks hot now. He used to be such a darky looking kid. He was okay looking though, he wasn't bad, but he used to be so darky and now he's got really hot. And he's finally dropped them sweatpants. Honestly, he's been wearing the same sweatpants since he was 10. Like these like pale sweatpants. Baggy pale sweatpants. Awesome, I'm good. How are you? I'm good too. I'm pretty good too. I just need to find a better position for this. I tried to belly dance for you guys. Oh yeah, that's better. Better position. So I have to be doing this. Look at my thick thighs. What is that noise? There's somebody there. Why is there somebody there? Fat, fat, fat. So this is basically a dress rehearsal of what I'm going to wear for the pup meet on Saturday. So this is what I'm going to wear. Now I can't decide if I want to like show off my sexy body or whether I want to wear it like this. So this is option one. Fat, fat, fat. Let me just save it. This is option two. forgot about the belt, guys. Ooh, what's that? Oh, it's a thing. And there's option 2. It's just like a black like bodysuit. That is, it's kind of see-through actually, so you can still see my belly a bit. But obviously you can't really see it in the dark as much. So when I'm on the ground. And obviously, just imagine it with the tail. I'm not wearing the tail right now. I can't see fucking anything. Oh shit. You can't see my fat, sexy belly. It's so not good. But it is a nice outfit like this as well. Even though you can't see it. And I'm in the light as well. Like, this is the light area. Now, I can't find the shorts, so pretty much if I was to do this, I'd just be wearing my knickers. You know, the one bad thing about Luke is that he's not, I don't know whether he's into my belly. I did show it to him and he did seem like he likes it, but he won't admit that it's really sexy. Everybody's gone now. Alright, see you guys. I'm gonna go in and get a tissue. Goodbye, everybody, I guess. Everybody's fucked off and left. That's not very nice, is it? Yeah, so boring and poo. No, I don't want to do that. Luke won't admit that how much he loves this sexy fat stomach. I hear children, is it time to eat already? Who the fuck's that? Is that who I think it is? Oh, I need a tissue and a drink. Where's my canister? Uh-oh, you stupid shit. Poor fuck. You stupid. Oh, it's already. Oops. My belly's wobbling and you can't see it. You can't see it. Hi, Xadoom. I didn't see your messages. It wasn't showing me the messages. How's Luke? Yeah, he's okay. He's not good today, actually. No, he's not okay. Sorry. Right, fuck off. Fuck off. I don't want the drop down menu. Fuck off. Both ways looking good. Thanks a lot, Xadoom. It will be with a tail, yes. It will be with a tail, yes. You can't see how big and fat and wobbly my belly was. Here we go. It will be with the tail. But this belt is too small for me now. I might just have to get a new one. Poor fuck. Luke thinks I should wear my big bunch tails. So they put me. I'll leave it up there just so I can show off my belly better. Poor fuck. It's not really the kind of thing that I can play on the mat with, though. Makes me look so rich. I look so rich and powerful and sexy. Having a big fat wobbly belly makes you rich and powerful. This is to show off my wealth and power. Showing that you're large and in charge when you have your belly out. If it's big and fat and wobbly. Wow, that ripples. That's annoying. Every time I touch that fucking table, it wobbles. Oh, sexy. Is it weird that I get turned on by my own body? Is it weird? Meow. Now, did I put my collar in there? Fat, 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 fat. It's so sexy. Trying to find me colour. Oh, I think the outfit doesn't look right without the collar on. I will in a minute, don't you worry. Yeah, you think it's rather hot, big and fat and sexy. And look, when I use the cane, it makes me look even more big and powerful. Going around with a cane makes you look so big and powerful. I wish I could use this chair because it's actually got these armrests, which make it look more like a throne. So I would be able to put my arms on it like this as I sat. But alas, it's got a load of shit on it, so I can't be sorting it out yet. You know, taking it off, I mean. such sexy. Let's try again. Alright, one more time. We're going to go around the garden one more time. And then I'm going to come and I will sit on the chair. Actually, I could use that chair. If I use that chair, I can bring it over. Or I could just sit over there. Just one more catwalk for you guys so you can see the full outfit properly with the fat belly in the light. And then this is pretty good. So just ignore the belt. Kind of in the way. It's a shame there isn't a slow motion option for... Oh, thanks, and like a slow motion for the live stream. There isn't an option for that, I'm afraid. Ooh. Mew, mew. Mew. Ooh. Ooh. In love with it. Yes, I'm in love with it as well. Makes you look so big and fat and powerful. And yes, that's true. There's something wrong if you don't like your body. It's really sexy. I saw this big fat man today. He had a big fat overhanging wobbly belly. He was kind of behind me and he said, "You alright, love," or something. And then he said, "No, he didn't say that. But he did." I don't know. He said something and I was kind of scared, so I ran away. Well, let's go around the table. Not the table, the garden, I mean. Because the door's open, I can hear something, so there's probably someone in there now. I can hear something. Let me just check. Nope, nobody in there, that's good. I need more boyfriends and girlfriends. If anybody's interested, I will date Emulsify. No, I'm just kidding. Let me just... No, I'll leave it on. Well, you can't see anything out here. It was pitch bright. Yeah, I can't see anything out here. But just one more go around the garden. And then we'll go in and then I'll sit there and then I'll do some artwork for you guys. As well, where you can see the big, fat, sexy artwork that I did recently. Oh, I'm sorry, it's not very bright. I just want... Oh, my shadow looks great. I just want to go around the garden. So I'm going to be dressing like this and I'll be cute as pie. Cute as pie. Cute as... Ootisp. 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 Cutesp. Pie. Cutest pie. Let's see. Luke has actually messaged me right now. Let's see what he said. So Dylan couldn't. He said, "What time will you be doing that?" I'm going to see if I can reply to him via the notifications. Out by... We have to be out by 1:45 p.m. for her 2 p.m. appointment. Then after... And it'll still be early when I get home. so we could still meet then. And me and Luke, we have been doing quite a few, you know, meets. We've met up a few times. Yes, I'm wearing the leopard print tights. We have been thinking, you know, like we have been meeting up, but I've just not been going live. You come by to say hello. Thank you. I think you should be animals. Mew! So I've not been live streaming because I'm not really sure that Luke actually really likes it, so I just didn't want it to be, you know, our visits if you will, I don't know what you call them, like, you know, meets or whatever. I didn't want them to be awkward, so, you know, I just don't always live stream, or if I do, I just do it for a short time, or if he's in the mood. I think it depends on his mood. Sometimes he's just not in the mood to do it. But I mean, you saw how snappy he got the last time, right? Snappy. He's kind of snappy. It's not really very nice. I really do need a boyfriend that's just like okay with me like live streaming. And I need one that it really loves my fat stomach. I think he does, but he refuses to admit that fat is better. Yeah, he's one of those people. He's one of those people who won't admit that fat is better. Big fat, squishy, sexy, flabby, doughy stomach. Big fat, thick bum. Big fat, thick, huge, enormous thighs. And, yeah. All that shit is like way better than skinny, disgusting, concave belly and skinny, disgusting ribs sticking out and rib cages sticking out and skinny, disgusting hip bones sticking out and a concave stomach in between the hip bones and the like pointy shoulders. Pointy shoulders. Ooh. 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 Cute as pie. How cute as pie am I? You're welcome. And pointy paws. That's when paws have claws. Pointy shoulders if you're skinny, but pointy paws if you've got claws, which I don't have right now. So you can just pretend I've got claws. Anyway, so my paws. Yes, that's right. My paws. Also, you're welcome, Christian. Is someone coming this way? Is everybody else still with us? I'm so glad everybody's here. It's real nice. It's like ribs sticking out and hip bones sticking out and no bum. Like stick thin legs with like knobbly knees. Knobbly bumpy knees and no ass. No thighs. My paws. And just like... Thank you. My paws. What else? Hip plates sticking out and hip bones sticking out and just tiny waist and like if you pinch it, it's like you can't pinch anything because there's like nothing there and it's disgusting and inferior and weak. Anyway, for those of you guys who don't know about this, I am planning on creating a comic. I am not planning on creating a comic, I am creating a comic. And books, like not just one book, but like several books about the same characters, in which we live in a world where being fat is superior to being skinny, and it's like the beauty standard, and everybody worships fat people and thinks that they're great and hot and sexy and powerful and attractive, whereas the skinny, weak people, they're like, ugh, you're disgusting. And what happens is the high-ranking fat people Because you can only be high ranking if you're fat. Like, if you're high ranking already, because of inheritance, you have to get fat. But some of the fathers will starve their sons and daughters so they don't become powerful and sexy. So, in that case, the skinny people, like these sons and daughters, are very jealous and want to be fat like their fathers. And want to be big and fat and sexy. And they're really jealous and frustrated that they have to stay skinny. And they hate being skinny, and they get like really frustrated and jealous of the fat people, and they're just like, they just want to make love to the fat, sexy people's body bellies. They just want to like feel the fat and squish it. There's a weird crackhead over there. Let's go over here. I thought I was Luke at first. I was like, oh, I was gonna surprise him. So, Luke wanders the streets as well. I honestly, all the times I've been out, like, especially at night, I'm actually really surprised that I've never really run into Luke when I've been out and about, with the amount of times he's been out and about, like everywhere he goes. Like, he goes to pretty much the same places I've been to or have been coming back from, and at those times as well. And it's like, how the hell have we not like crossed paths? Like, yesterday was the first time he was coming back from somewhere and I was going somewhere, and we actually crossed paths. He was going home and I was just going to Manchester. I'm not sure if that's a compliment. Thank you. I'm just gonna say it's probably not. You're probably thinking, oh, I'm such a horrible influence on him. I am and all. He's got a secret. You guys probably know by now because he's literally said it on the stream. But he's got this secret. I'm not going to reveal it because I've been literally told not to. And he's into like stuff. We're both kind of into weird shit that's like really taboo. So I kind of a bad influence on him. Like, I'm not really into it like that. I'm not really into it, but for some reason, him being into it kind of turns me on. I don't know why. Like, I'm not into it, but him being into it turns me on, and I'm kind of like a bad influence on him because sometimes I draw pictures or suggest things like films or whatever that contain it in or whatever, and I'm like, it's really kind of fun. It's fun because it's not like, it's just a fantasy, really. It's not real. Like, neither of us want to pursue it, really. We just like talk about it. It's just fun. What's that? It's just like a taboo thing. Like incest. It's not incest though, but I'm just saying, I'm just giving you an example. It's not though. Do you like incest? It's not though. I don't know, maybe I'll ask him. Ew, no, that's gross. That's weird. No, that's gross. And anybody that's into it, I don't approve of either. Because, right, you know, at some of these events I've been to, people have these t-shirts. Yeah, it's dead weird. They have these t-shirts and it says it on it, and it's like the hint to say, I'm into that. Yeah, and they wear them. I'm not going to tell you what it is. But they have a t-shirt saying, I am a blank puppy. And it means that they're into nappies. And it's gross. Yeah, I'm not into it. Luke wears a nappy. No, he doesn't. I've seen his underwear. Not because he takes his trousers off, but because, like, you can see it sometimes when I unbutton his trousers and lift his shirt up. Don't let anyone judge you. Jude you. Yeah, that's weird. He doesn't though. Oh, you gotta go, okay. Alright then. Alright, see you later then. Yeah, anyway, so me and him are kind of into this thing, but we're not really into it. So he says. I'm definitely not, because it's weird. But it is really, even to me, it's kind of weird, but it's also just something about it that kind of fascinates me. It's kind of like anorexia. It kind of fascinates me, even though I'm not really into it. I don't really understand it. Like, I don't understand why people want to be anorexic, but I'm fascinated by it for some reason. It's an interest. Luke doesn't wear nappies. Some say Eugenie Cooney does, though. Luke's really skinny, you know, but he's not anorexic. Anyway, it's just going to be a mystery anyway. Nappies. Thank you. Would you guys like me to talk more about, like, taboo fetishes and kinks and stuff? Because I'd be into doing that, because there are channels online where they talk about it. Have you had any donations? I had one yesterday, but I kind of spent it now, so I kind of need more. Because I don't get my money until fucking ages. Fucking ages. So I really need money for food tomorrow. Because, I don't know. My mum is going to expect me to pay for food tomorrow. For me, I guess. I mean, obviously just donating to feed me, I guess. I'm so glad. That's really, really good to know. Want to guess? So I'm not really into the traditional, like, fetishes and kinks and stuff. My fetishes and kinks are, like, really, really kind of unusual. I don't think anybody's into the shit I'm into. Well, they are, but not, like, to the extent I am. Like, there's more to it than just, oh, I'm into da thing. Like, it's a whole involved scenario. So, it's really complicated. Like, I have a domination fetish, obviously. You guys know that. Because I have a rich fetish. As in, like, right, so I come from, obviously, I guess a working class area, and I guess my family's working class to middle class. But I have this, like, fetish of being, like, rich and spoiled and powerful and indulgent and just eat, like, I'm so rich, I can literally just afford to eat and eat and eat and sit around because I've got, like, servants doing everything for me, so I can just sit around and eat and get my servants to do everything for me. And the servants, I starve the servants and force them to get skinnier and skinnier, and they get really jealous because they want to be fat like me, and they get, like, really turned on by me. So I also have, like, a fetish of people being turned on by me and, like, being kind of jealous of me and, like, worshipping me and being, like, obsessed with me, but not to the point where they're being like a stalker, unless it's like a harmless stalker and I'm really powerful and they literally can't do anything. So I also have, like, a fetish of being all powerful and, like, no one can do, like, literally no one can do anything about it. Like, all the peasants revolt and everything. Like, the peasants get angry that I'm just consuming all this food and I'm living in the lap of luxury while they're starving and they're just suffering. And the peasants, right, they all get angry at me, but they also really turned on by me as well. Like, they really love me so much as well, but they love me, but they hate the fact that I'm kind of, like, taking all the food away from them, and I'm making them starve, and I'm making them do all the work. All their relatives do all the work. because some of my slaves, obviously, and but they can't do anything about it because I'm just that powerful. Like, they just can't do anything. Like, they get angry and they do protests and shit, but they literally can't do anything because the guards just come and lock them up and make them my slaves, and then they're powerless. It's funny. It's quite funny. It's like yesterday on my live stream. It wasn't on this live stream, was it? It was on my other one. I was going on about how I was like, I never want to have a job because I like being lazy and just like being a fucking parasitic leech. But it was a joke. It's kind of like a persona. Everyone took me seriously. They were like, "Oh, you belong in the gutter or whatever," and I was like, "No, it's kind of like a persona or a joke or whatever." But actually, you just kind of fueled my fetish by getting annoyed about it, I guess. Because part of it is like people getting annoyed that, well, I could just do whatever I want and just do fuck all and get food and money and stuff, and you're just poor and you have to work or something, and then they get annoyed about that, and it's kind of like funny. But everyone's on my side though, when it counts. It's kind of like having sort of enemies, but they're powerless against me because everyone's on my side. I wouldn't say that's really taboo, but it's unusual. Like, I don't know anybody else with that sort of fetish that is so involved and, what's the word? Kind of like detailed. And obviously it revolves around being fat and sexy. So I don't have a fat fetish, right? I have a legitimate attraction to fat. Like, I find it genuinely attractive and powerful and sexy. And I associate it with richness and power because obviously bigger is better. And it makes you be rich. Yeah, Chris knows. And the fetish comes in with like all that other stuff that I have just described. So part of the like to dumb it down and simple it down, I'm gonna try and go through it now, and like that was really detailed before, so I'm gonna make it more simple now. I'm gonna try and describe it in a really simple way. So let's just say me, right? I'm the example person. I'm the fat, sexy, powerful, all-powerful, hot, sexy, influential, seductive shit that loves lots of food, just sits around all day eating lots of food. But I have like loads of skinny slaves that do everything for me, and I insist that they starve. Like, they're not allowed to eat unless I say so. But I have two scenarios, two of my favorite. There's also a scenario in which we're poor. I say we as in me and my associates or families. So there's also a scenario where we're poor as well. But I'm like the abusive husband who just eats all the food. So I get fat. But I get skinny. We have no food at one point and I get skinny, right? Shut up. No, it's not. It's not a filter. No, sorry. How are you doing? I'm from Korea. You tried sushi. It's good. Ugh, no, it's disgusting. Anyway, I mean, if you like salmonella, sushi's good. Just go in the ocean and just get a fish and eat it. Like, raw. Gross. Just go in the ocean and just get rice and just eat it. Raw. Gross. Because that's where rice comes from, right? The ocean. Or is it the fish pond? Where's that coming from? Yeah, go get the rice from the ocean or the fish pond. But you can only get sushi from the ocean, though. But the rice you've got to get from a fish pond. That's where rice grows in the water. Shit hell. This fucking guy's looking at me. Look. Pots and so then, can you find noodles in there as well in the ocean or the pond? Be right back. He's so cute. Those people. Oh, fuck. I thought it was those people. Like, shit. Anyway, right. I really, 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 really want to finish what I was saying. Anyway, so there's a scenario where we're poor, right? And the husband gets really skinny. And he insists his wife goes and, like, gets a job and works. So he just sits around in the house all day and he yells at her because of lack of money, right? That's before she gets a job. Then she gets a job. And then, of course, she's neglecting her duties at home. So he starts yelling at her for that. I think we should go in. Come on. Shit. Please. I didn't mean to cough. Forgive me for coughing. I didn't mean to cough. Anyway, so... So he yells... So basically, when she comes home from work, he's like in the... This is not dumbing it down or simpling it down, sorry guys. From work. Sorry, I didn't realise who they were. I thought it was just those people that live at that house. Right, okay. Whew. Bloody hell, you're demanding, ain't you? Of course, I'm in outside. It's dark outside, isn't it? Those... Why is it showing me a notification I've already seen? Someone gone back to sleep or something. Ew, what am I standing on? And there's his wife. Sexy. Look how chubby and sexy he is. I do think this makeup would look better if it was rainbow coloured. We should get filters on this thing. I'm so sorry about the interruption, guys. I will carry on. So, in said scenario, he just like gets mad when his wife comes home, and if she's not done something, she will have a massive go. He will have a massive go at her, and then she will remind him that she's been out at work all day, and he will say, well, I don't give a shit, just get on with it and do it. No, I've not been saving it. Thank you, Exadooba. That's really great. Ripples. Okay, I'm going to try again. Because you ain't distracting me. I know you're trying your best. I know you're trying your best to distract me, so I'll lose my train of thought and not finish the story, but I'm determined to finish it. let's see. What are the scenarios? It's really quite a diverse array of scenarios in that one. But of course, the other one. Yeah, I guess they're just like a normal rich family. So it could be that they are they're, you know, like really powerful. So like royalty or nobility. Or it could be that they're poor or just working class, I guess. But either way, I think the indulgent one is my favourite, but either way, the fat character is always kind of, I mean, he's still indulged, even if he's poor, he's still kind of, he's at home and his wife does everything for him. So he's still large and in charge, at least over his wife and kids, so they kind of, either way, he indulges, even if he disallows them to. So I think that that's a really nice, sexy scenario fetish. I would love to make it real though. Like, I'd love to make this, like, these scenarios come true, even if it's just role play. It'd be nice to find some people who were into it as well as I am, who would either role play it, but make it like a lifestyle. So basically, we'd live together, whoever it was, me and them would live together, and yes, I would play the big, fat, sexy, domineering husband, and the wife, I would just boss around and make them feel like a piece of poo for being skinny. Same with the kids. Need some people to role play as the kids as well. Whew. And from UK. I'm asking sorry if it was something judgmental. What are those on your ears? Oh, you mean what are the ears? What? I mean, I don't even get the question. Do you get the question? There's nothing on my ears. What's on my ears? Hair? My hair's on my ears. I don't get it. I don't know, like, what makeup to do on Saturday. Maybe this one or the colourful one. I think either way, people will appreciate the look anyway. I'm not sure whether to do it different though. But this is like the classic wolf makeup, I guess. Wow, you people really ain't focusing, are you? Okay, well, I'm going to leave you to it. You can all chat amongst yourselves and just talk nonsense if you like. I'm going to do some drawing. Yeah. So I'm going to take off my tail. I'm going to sit down. And yes, I'll do some art and you can talk about whatever the hell you want to talk about. So honestly, I'm getting a bit bored and tired of this, so... Probably them people from outside. I didn't know who they were, I just thought they were those people that live at that house. That house that's like flats, but ground floor flats. I really hate how my hair looks like this though. I'm gonna try and do something with it. Oh. It's better, isn't it? Oh yeah, it's much better. Oh my god, bro. Oh my. It's really no respect or focus is there. Okay. Let's see if we can get people to help me make my dream come true. Ugh. What is that? Ooh. No, I'm done now. This one says, let's break the ice by starting a revolution and barbecuing the rich. Oh dear. I'm for it now. Yeah, that's nice. PS5 gamer for 10k. Hot Chatito, it ain't. What does that mean? I don't know what that word means. Sounds like a really stupid word. Hotchito. Hocachito. What? Is that like a Spanish name? Like a Mexican name? Like Rosita Chiquita Juanita Chihuahua from The Lady and the Tramp. Remember when that Chihuahua went on about his sister? Sounds like one of those ridiculous names. Hachicito. Yeah, I don't think you're for me then. I love the rich. Fact about me that surprised people. I kind of don't want to play that right now. So I'm just going to say, oh, you can't swipe with this one. Oh, you have to go down to the bottom, I guess, and say yes or no. Oh, man. Oh, never mind. I don't want to do that. Kind of can't be arsed. Okay, then. I'm gonna go. Because you people are doing my head in now. Don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. And please consider donating to the cause so that I can A, make my movie or series, animated series, B, move out, or C, just afford lots of food. Because I need money. And I also need to I really seriously need help moving out because, well, you know, my situation isn't really the best, so please consider donating. That is paypal.me/Royal Rosewolf, and or coffee.com/Jeremiah. That's coffee, KO-FI, coffee.com/Jeremiah, JEROMIAH, or paypal.me/Royal Rosewolf. Thank you, Axanumanumanum, that's a big help. Just in case people don't know how to spell it. But also, yeah, just clicking on links would be a lot easier. Oh, and also, don't forget to consider joining the channel as well, and you can also do super chats as well. Super chats make it so that you pay me, and I guess I have to answer your questions or whatever. What else? I think that's it. So yeah, it will be a big help so that I can move out and get out this hellhole and finally start a proper life of my own. Not really living under someone's roof and by someone's rules. My mum is kind of controlling. I've been her carer for years, so I really just want to get out the situation. So it'd be a really big help if you could, yeah, either consider donating or being a member of the channel. It'd be better if you donated to PayPal. So you could do that either with the coffee thing or PayPal directly, because I can't get into my Payoneer, which is where they send the money for, so when people join the channel and they get money for that, it goes to Payoneer, and I do not have access to my Payoneer right now. So that really sucks, because all my YouTube revenue, like the ad revenue and all that stuff. Oh, and I've also got the GoFundMe, and by the way, don't try and contact me with GoFundMe, because I do not know how to check messages on there, and I do not know how to reply either. I have logged into GoFundMe and I've tried to find an inbox. I cannot find one, and I do have quite a few messages on there where people have tried to get in touch. If you want to get in touch with me about helping me out with my projects, like either seriously doing, like, it's not just about donating as well, but also just to do with, like, maybe discussing stuff with me, like helping me with it, or if you've got ideas, I would be open to that as well. And also custom videos, if you want any specific custom videos doing, I would recommend just sending me the money and just, like, giving me the description of the video you want, and I will put it on here on YouTube. That is a thing as well. Yeah, I don't know what to give out for getting in touch, because I just don't really want a load of random people like the fucking trolls being able to get in touch. So I don't really know how to reach the serious people. But we're just gonna take a chance, and I guess I'll give you the email. So that would be thesungodprince@outlook.com. And that's for getting in touch for collaborations and projects and, like, business things. If there's any thing like that, like seriously actually making a connection and, like, being friends with me and also helping me out and stuff. And also, of course, if you want to, like, I don't know, like, just make a connection anyway. But also, one of the perks of donating to my project is that you may have a say. Like, when I get my Patreon up and running, where people can actually join and get perks, I'm thinking of one of the perks being that when I get my animated series or comic or whatever up and running, like it's proper, like, out there, coloured, finished and all that, you will be able to have a say in what goes on in one of the comics, or like the episodes of the animated series, or like a direction a character goes down, or you can suggest a character. Like, that's going to be one of the perks when I do finally like it, because at the minute my Patreon is not working because they've suspended me because I've not been able to verify my identity due to the fact that I don't have any ID, which is really sad. I've just been really struggling getting ID. It's been really hard because you need ID in order to get ID. And if you don't have ID, you can't really provide ID to be able to get ID. It's ridiculous. People have said, oh, you just need like birth certificate or whatever, but nah, they want actually photo ID. So if you want to get one of those provisional licenses, you have to give them your passport. If you're trying to apply for a passport, you have to give them a driver's license, you know. So you have to have one to get the other, or the other to get the one. So that's why I've not really been able to do that. So yes, so but that is an idea for when I do finally get ID. So I'm trying to get OnlyFans as well. So yes, there's another avenue of being able to like earn money. Oh, and I also have a shop. I'm selling like clothes and shoes and tights and all sorts of things, really. Toys, cards, art, all sorts of things. I've got a shop. Unfortunately, I can't get a link to the vintage shop, but soon I will do eBay, and I will maybe post the eBay link so that Axanum can copy it and keep pasting it in the chat like he's doing with all the other stuff. I do have an eBay, but I wouldn't know the link. It's like one of those probably with loads of letters and numbers. So yeah, consider donating because I really need money right now. And also, like I say, I'm trying to save up to move out. And also get my comic and animated series off the ground. Remember, it's like a pro fat one, so you guys will love it. Where characters get fatter and fatter, and it's really going to be hot. So yeah. Obviously, it's kind of a furry one. Yep. I don't do this much at the end of my live stream, so that's why I've done it now, because I always forget to. Huh. That's it. Let's see the Sun God Prince at outlook.com for inquiries and making connections. So I'm open to making new friends as well if you're in like the Manchester area or can get to Manchester easily. It'd be nice to make some new friends as well, because all the friends I actually have I've met on YouTube. So not all of them, but like my first friends that I had, like that I made many years ago, they were from YouTube. It's pretty cool. Some of them are still friends with, some I'm not, but yeah. The weird thing is, like, back in the old days, people used to only be friends with people who were like in the same village or town as them, but now it's really hard to meet people that are like close by, so you end up having to branch out and meet people online, like the dating sites and stuff. So yeah, that's also a thing. That's also an option. But at the moment, email is the only one I'm willing to do. I will be posting the social media at some point, I guess, just to plug my stuff, pictures, art, whatever. I usually do a segment right about now where I show off my artwork. I won't. I'm not sure I really have anything new, but I'll just show it real quick before I end the live stream. So I'll show some artwork and then I'm going to end the live stream, I think. I'm just going to show from where I left off. Let me just try and find it. Yes, here we go. We'll do this one. Now, the camera being crap. But here goes. Hey, it's not too bad, actually. Right, let's turn the light on. There we are. Actually, it's not too bad. Okay. That's where Jeremiah's skinny son sneaks into the kitchen to sneak some food because he's absolutely starving. Oh, now this is where I'll go over this in pen. I'm going to do that in a minute. But I did the kitchen quite detailed. There he is, just kind of like snoozing. He's just taking a bite and it's like ecstasy to him. And there he is, he's been caught. You're like, oh shit. And then he puts his hand on his shoulder, like all intimidating like. He's exerting his power over his skinny, weak, puny son. And you can read that, I'm not reading that out. Also, you can suggest what maybe he's saying here. I can't think right now of what to have him say, so... And he looks really happy and wants to, like, hug him. And there he does, he holds it, and then kisses. So I think that's really hot. And he looks kind of shocked because he's telling him off and he's just, like, getting distracted by how big and fat and sexy his body is. I think that's everything for now. Okay, that's all the artwork that's new that I have for now. Goodbye. Come on.